A girl runs to her car to look for something inside. She is Trish. A guy comes behind her and asks her if she's following him. He is Chad, someone she does not want to see this weekend. He thinks she is with other guys. But Trish tells him they are not together anymore, so it does not matter. When she goes back into the house, we see the year is 1993. What she comes back with from searching in the car is some alcohol. 3 of her friends are with her, having a party. They soon start dancing while Chad watches them from outside. Then he observes another man doing the same from the other side. That makes Chad walk there, but the man surprises him from behind. He demonstrates his drill to Chad before using it to end his life. Once he's done that, we see him enter the house. A girl gets nauseous as she eats cookies, so she goes outside to vomit. Trish wants to check on her friend, Kim, in the kitchen. However, she goes there to find her lying lifeless on the stove. This terrifies the girl, and she instantly starts calling the police. But in the process of dialing, the electricity shuts off. This leaves Trish to move through the house in fear. As she walks, her friend grabs her to bring the girl to her hiding place. She informs Trish their other friend lost her life too. During that fearful moment, she lets Trish know she was intimate with Chad. She wanted to tell her that in case they lose their lives. Following that, she runs to the front door where the man greets her with his drill. That makes Trish run to another room. She stays there for a while until she decides to look for him through the door. He sees her looking and drills her hand. Walking inside, he tries to finish her, but she uses a tin to stop the drill from working. That allows her to run away. Outside, she meets the maniac, who makes her run to the dock. He follows to prevent her from escaping. He also says he loves her. At that point, Trish uses an oar to knock him down into the water. We see him descend, along with his drill. The scene changes to Los Angeles at the present time. We see a girl packing her belongings, while the radio has people talking about the driller maniac. It is said his body was never found. The girl is Dana, who gets met soon by her mother. She behaves in an overprotective way toward her daughter, wanting her to be safe while away with her friends. They hug each other before Dana leaves. She meets her friends outside near the vehicle. As they drive away, Dana's mom waves to them. We see it is Trish, because of the scar on her hand. On their way, Dana searches for something in the back. A hand suddenly grabs her, causing her to scream. Everyone else gets scared, and they have to stop the car to get out. What they see is another girl presenting herself. She is Alex, younger than the rest by a few years. The group discusses amongst themselves if they should take her with them or bring her back home. Dana thinks Alex should come, convincing the rest to agree. In the next scene, they get their car inspected. The mechanic tells them there's a leak in the car's radiator. They have to replace the hose, but they cannot replace it there. He tells them he can get the part by tomorrow, so they resort to staying there. One of them, Ashley, sees pictures of many missing dogs. When they enter a store, an employee does not recommend them to stay there. Then Maeve goes to the restroom. Dana is nearby, hearing a drilling sound. She goes to search for where it's coming from. Soon enough, Maeve screams as she comes out of the restroom. She tells Dana she may have stepped on excrement. When they leave, we see someone peeking out to look at them. The next scene has them following the lady from the store. She is Kay. While they ride, Alex takes out some alcohol that she stole. Shortly after, they arrive at a house that Kay brought them to. She informs them they won't get a signal for their phones there. She leaves, allowing the gang to start partying. Later, they dance while Alex sits on the couch drinking beer. The mechanic from earlier comes to the house to deliver the promised part with some fluid. He peeks into the window to observe the party. At that moment, he gets surprised by the presence of a man we do not see. The mechanic tells him he got the part, but the mysterious man says nothing and intimidates him to leave. He says he will bring the part back tomorrow. Alex is not enjoying the party, so she leaves to go to the lake. There, she waves to someone from a respectable distance. The group of girls eat pizza and soon wonder where Alex is. We see the girl walking in the woods, where she locates a working flashlight on the ground. She uses it to look at a truck that happens to be parked there, with someone inside. Alex thinks the man is unwell, so she opens the door. That makes him fall on her. She quickly observes that his eyes are missing. It doesn't take long for her to throw him off to run back home. When she gets there, she informs the group of what happened. It was the guy from the gas station, is what she tells them. It prompts her to mention the driller maniac. She tells them the story of what took place many years ago. Once Alex finishes, all of them take out weapons and behave completely unafraid. Dana says they were planning this for 1 year. They are now ready. Then they get a knock on their door, so the gang gathers at the entrance, prepared to strike. Opening the door, they find a guy there with his friend. He introduces himself as John. He also says that one of them waved to him. At that point, the girls hide their weapons. John introduces his friend, Matt, whose first words are that he has a girlfriend. Alex tells them to come inside. While there, John wants the girls to come to their place. However, Dana tells him they can't because it's a girls' weekend. Afterward, they discuss amongst themselves what they should do. Dana says they can't tell them they're there to end someone's life. Meanwhile, Matt sees the knife, which prompts him to tell John they have to leave. After they go, the girls agree that they should help prevent the guys from meeting their possible end. As they walk away, the driller maniac watches them. The next scene shows us the rest of the male group. Matt returns with John. One of them goes outside to answer a call of nature. Once he's done, he throws the bottle down. On his way back inside, though, the bottle gets thrown back at him. He thinks it's one of his friends, but sees them all partying. That brings him further outside to search for whoever threw the bottle. Soon he encounters a creepy man. It doesn't take long for him to question if he's Russ Thorne, the drilling maniac. When he realizes that he is, he gets excited rather than frightened. Meeting him was a joy until Russ gets his drill. Then the man gets properly scared and tries running away. But he falls, injuring his leg. The injury drastically slows him down as he tries running again. Russ catches him quickly to take his life. The scene shifts to the girls walking in the woods. They hear a scream that makes them run to the other house. There they observe the guys having fun through the window. Subsequently, Dana observes someone else walking outside. The lights turn off 2 seconds later, so they enter the house, scaring the guys. We see that Russ is among everyone there, using his drill on someone. When the lights turn back on, they see a lifeless man. Matt accuses the girls of being the ones responsible, but Dana says it's Russ. He is alive. The guys react to that information by wanting to take instant action. They leave the house while the girls stay inside. Dana gives a motivational speech that they will conquer the maniac. They cheer before going outside. Dana starts saying how they need to stick together, but upon hearing a certain sound, they scatter. Dana yells that she's not scared. Then Russ comes out, leading her to run at him with her knife, though he knocks it away, and she resorts to fleeing through the woods. While running, the guy with the guitar appears to deal with Russ. The drill breaks the guitar, and the man wielding it soon follows. Dana hides behind the doors of the house. Russ starts drilling through it. His second attempt reveals blood. However, he opens the door to witness no one there. Searching the house for her, Russ encounters Ashley sitting in a room. At that point, the lights turn on, and all the girls come out to beat him. Dana is about to strike, but he blocks it. He readies his drill to chase her outside, where the girl falls. Brini comes out, tossing a knife to Dana, who uses it to break Russ's drill. The maniac tells her he loves her, but she cuts his neck. After that, Alex runs out to stab him many times. In the morning, they sit there while Russ lies covered. John observes them with Matt from a distance. Matt says he's not sure the girls did not do all this, because they've never seen it happen. In addition, they witness Dana strike the body some more. Matt wants to call the police while staying inside. The gang of girls goes inside, leaving Brini out there to watch the body. When Alex comes out, Brini wants her to take over. She does, for a short while, until finding it silly. Therefore, she goes back inside. In there, Ashley can't call the police because there's no signal. At the guy's place, Matt opens the cooler for us to observe a lifeless body there. He takes a beer without looking and closes it. Next, he starts showering. After doing it for about 1 minute, a saw goes through him from behind. We see the legs of the one who took his life. Following that, Ashley goes to fix the truck. As she's working on it, someone knocks the hood on her. The perpetrator sits inside the truck to start it. The blades spin, catching Ashley's hair. Soon after, we see they have taken her life. At the house, Dana comes to the girls to ask them who moved the weapon. After they tell her no one did, she goes to check on Russ, who is revealed to be missing. Maeve goes to the front door where something penetrates her shoulder. Removing it shows it was a nail. We see the perpetrator shooting more of them. Amid that chaos, the girls wonder where Ashley is. Brini sees her lying lifeless in their truck from the window. While she looks, a nail almost gets her, though it shatters the glass. After ducking, the girl unwisely gets back up to get eliminated. The surviving girls become severely worried. Dana states they have to fight back. Maeve suggests that maybe the guys are copying Russ. Shortly after, Maeve equips herself with a pitchfork and goes outside to yell at the maniac. He becomes focused on her, which allows Dana the opportunity to escape from the window. Once she does, Alex starts vomiting. Dana approaches a truck to see there are no keys inside. She picks up a stick before getting surprised by John trying to attack her. She knocks him down, and they both ask each other why they're trying to destroy them. Their questioning confuses them, so they argue about who is right. Soon they seemingly agree to use John's truck, but before Dana gets inside, he drives away alone. Back at the house, Alex keeps vomiting. They discover it's because she ate the cookies there. The sisters say "I love you" to each other, after saying that Dana will return for them. Outside, Dana finds Kay somewhere. She tells her about the maniac being someplace nearby, but Kay says there isn't anyone like that anymore. Yet Dana insists that someone like him is certainly there. As they walk, Dana tells Kay why she came out there. Other than destroying the maniac, she also wanted to show her mom that she did not need her to protect Dana anymore. Then she mentions how Kay brought them the cookies and changed the Wi-Fi password this morning. That makes her slam the elder lady down. Kay slams her back. She follows by yelling that her son deserved better than them. Dana realizes Russ is her son. Kay continues by saying they tempted him to do what he did. Afterward, she runs at Dana with a knife. Dana gets her back with a sharp stick before running away. She arrives at the house. Kay follows her, but gets locked outside just in time for Dana to enter. In there, she shares the news with Maeve. Kay starts breaking through the door with a hatchet. When she comes in, she starts going after them. At that moment, Trish arrives and yells for Kay to stay away from them. She pepper sprays the lady before telling the girls to get away. They fight alone. Trish stops Kay's hatchet strike with her numb hand. However, Kay manages to get her on the floor. Down there, she attempts to choke Dana's mom, but Dana comes back to rescue her. While they're escaping, both of them fall. At that unfortunate moment, Kay comes after them. Yet Trish locates a drill bit, which she uses to impale the maniac's mother. With their victory, The four of them hug each other.